Hi, I'm in Louisburgh, County Mayo, and I'm here because during the summer I was here on my holidays and I found this incredible shop, and I went in and the camera broke down when I was in the shop, and I said I'll come back, it may be quieter, but I really do want to show you this shop. On duty in the bookshop today is Trish Hudson.
The bookshop is a community bookshop, which means that we have volunteers. In order to keep it going throughout the year, it has to survive with a lot of donations of books. So there's about 70% of the stock is secondhand books. So that makes it quirky in that you come in, you have to browse, you have to look, you have to see what you're looking for. So you'll always find something interesting, but you mightn't come for what you were looking for.
Right.
So that's what allows us to stay open, because we couldn't afford to stock a shop like this in a small rural village like this and stay open all year. We then have new books, which are hugely appealing to tourists. And most of our new books will be sold during the tourist season.
Yeah, they were nice actually.
Yeah, because this morning they were good. Yeah.
I'm terrible. Were you
I was like, if I can survive that, it's like, God.
Are you a local woman?
No, but I've been coming here on holidays since my honeymoon, and we moved here in 2006.
Why did you decide to move here?
The sea.
Did you?
Yeah. I swim. I like to swim in the sea. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And my husband likes to climb mountains. Yeah.
Right, so it's...
You don't have either of those in Navan, so yeah.
So you moved from Meath?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did you bring children with you?
Well, no, our children were grown at that stage. So
Okay.
now we have grandchildren visiting us and they love it here. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you presumably, when you move into an area, you're not just moving in to go swimming and planning. You have
No.
involved
You
as well.
do. You do. And we had a restaurant for several years. For 8 years we had a restaurant, which is what we used to do in Meath. So
Business.
it's a tough business, and so then we had to actually stop because the husband had a couple of heart attacks, so we stopped.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but as a result of that, you get involved in the community, and I would always have been a community person, so I would have been in tidy towns and all that kind of stuff. So I like a community. Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Any regrets at all?
About moving? No,
Not at all?
no, not one.
You don't feel dislocated? From
No. Sometimes I drive up to visit my family, and when I come back, I take a big long breath and just let it all go out.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's either Slovakian or Svetlana. Yeah.
That's the reflexology.
No, this is the reflexology. Oh yeah, that's Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer's coming on Wednesday.
It was actually the yoga
Ah, right. Okay.
that took my eye.
Yes, there's two different kinds of yoga there now. So there's two different kinds. So this one is more this one there's a calm yoga, and then the Kundalini is quite an active yoga.
Okay.
So I'm making a little video about the shop,
Right.
and I was wondering, do you use it much?
No, I don't.
You have to be honest.
Oh yeah,
all right,
well, I
yeah.
am being honest. No, live in Westport, but I come to Louisburgh because I have a house in Louisburgh.
Okay.
So I spend the summertime, but I don't really come in that much.
Into the shop.
No,
Okay. Good.
No,
And
but I will get into this. I'm only just getting my
getting used to it.
coming in, and it's such a beautiful shop.
You do the half marathon? I think Ursa's going to do a half marathon. Oh, pretty sketchbooks or something.
I've got Notes to Self,
By Emily Pine.
which I've heard about.
Which is what? What is it?
I actually don't know short essays.
Okay.
One of my work colleagues recommended it, and I like a bit of mountaineering, so I think I will take Reinhold Messner with me.
Okay. And do you live in the area?
No,
Okay.
no.
So how did you pick coming in here? How did you decide to?
I'm down a little bit of Mayo, so I like to come by and just see what books are here and have a browse, and it's a slow pace of looking at books, so yeah.
Oh, pretty sketchbooks are so nice. Oh, that one's a really pretty colour. But I don't need a quick runner.
Next door to the Louisburgh Bookshop is a surprise. Well, a couple of surprises.
The print machine. This is where a book is born every 7 minutes when Anne is operating it. So we had a 12-year-old in here during the summer, and he had written, and his friend had illustrated his first book. So he had 4 copies of that, and he's in the middle of editing his second book. They're beautiful books.
Right.
Yeah, so it's fantastic. Yeah.
How much did that cost?
It depends on the size of the book. So it could be €12, it could be €10.
Oh, that's for nothing.
Yeah, it's for nothing. It's a not-for-profit group. So
This is a space for co-workers in the area to rent on a daily or weekly basis.
At the moment, the co-workers and the hot deskers would maybe have their lunch here or just meet, and they're like a little small community. And they all have different reasons for wanting to work in an office environment. So they're all remote workers, and so they sometimes maybe find it difficult to concentrate at home. It's much easier to fill the dishwasher or to mow the lawn than it is to do your work. So they vary from somebody who does accounts to somebody who's teaching English to people in Shanghai.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Gosh. But this is a Saturday, so they're not in
This
today.
is a Saturday, so not in today because they do office hours. Fionnuala O'Dowd runs Living Your Joy workshops, which are drumming and meditation and chanting workshops.
Okay.
And so she comes in and she clears the energy regularly in order to have the workshops, and then she leaves these hanging up. So we find that we've got lovely energy in here. And then up here is this is what we call the silent room. So if you're long term, if you want to do a lot of serious work and face the wall, this is where we have the moment we have somebody writing a book. They're in here, so she's chosen beside the window. We have somebody else who's doing work with America, so she's chosen the other one. So then we have other people who are maybe just writing reports. So it's a quiet space, so you don't make phone calls in here. And then this is the slightly more noisy spot. So this is officially the hot desking spot. So if you were up here, you could in fact make phone calls, and sometimes it's used for meetings. It's a very nice spot. It's lovely, isn't it?
Ah, absolutely.
Yeah. Nothing moves there, so there's no cows to distract you. So,
Okay, and how much does it cost?
$8.50 for half day, and in that you get the internet, you can have some printing done, and we give you a coffee.
Did you always read?
Yes. So I thought one day I'd be a famous writer. Yeah.
There was a great list in the paper the other day of famous writers who all started post 60s and 70s. It was really good. People who didn't start. I'm not saying. I'm sure you have a long way to go.
I'm actually 1 year away from 60.
Oh, yeah.
So that's okay. I need that list then.
And do you still write?
I do still write, yeah.
What kind of stuff?
Oh, fiction, you know. So,
Okay.
Yeah. I will. I'll eventually get it printed next door, and that'll be it.
Yeah.
The one book, yeah.
So you have one book in it?
I have one book done, and I sent it away years ago, about 6 years ago. And, you need to have a hard neck when they don't come back.
Tell me they weren't cruel.
Yeah, they were cruel.
They didn't come back
They
at all?
just never come back. So 2 places never came back. So I said, that's it. So if it's in a bottom drawer now, I'll start it another one. Yeah.
Would you not revisit that one?
Oh, I put too many lines through it at this stage. Yeah, I literally put too many lines through it.
Right.
I know. I'll start again.
Can I ask you what the new one is about?
It's about swimming, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. If you need any help, just ask. Please. Okay. So I had a couple of children in this morning, and they were over at the children's section, but then children just like books. So she came over here, and so we're in spirituality and self-help, and she picks up this, which is a very popular book. And she said, I'd say she was 8, and she says to her mum, I think I'd like this book. Age 7. So her mother said, why do you want this book? The girl said, well, it says the things you can see only when you slow down. And the woman said, but aren't you slow enough that you can see all of these things? She said, maybe I'm missing something.
That was a moment, wasn't it?
Yeah, she didn't buy it in the end. She went off and she bought a children's book. But I just thought, wasn't that wonderful?
Shop is really, really, really expensive. Yeah, in Cork. Where it's really good value in this shop.